guys for joining me today. Thank you for coming back to my channel and checking in with me here in the mirror. Today I have a quite chatty video. I'm going to be talking with you guys about how to, really get to the root of some of your shopping problems. As a wardrobe stylist and a former retail manager, I feel like I have a lot of experience in knowing how to shop and shopping for other people. So I feel that the information that I'm going to give you today will be very beneficial to you. So in this video, I'm going to give you a bunch of tips and take from it what you may. Everything may not be for you, but it might spark an idea. So just think about that. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is knowing your budget and your style. It's very important to know where you want to put your money. Do you want to spend mostly on home items right now, and clothing and shoes and handbags are not a priority? That's fine. If that's the case, then you're going to want to shop at your Zara, H&M, or COS, or Aritzia, places like that where you can get a better bang for your buck. And if you do have an extensive budget, know where you want to put your money. Know what brands and designers you want to invest in. That definitely helps out a lot when you know where your money should sit, because if you're not familiar with a brand and you purchase something from them, what if you are unable to return that item, and then you're stuck with this investment piece that you have to try to sell now to replenish your wallet because you invested in something that you weren't smart about, or that you didn't know much about, and now you're stuck. I don't ever want you to be in that place. Know where to shop, okay? I can't tell you how many times people come up to me or send me a message and say, where can I go to find blah blah blah? Where can I go to do this? Da, da, da. Know where to shop. That is probably one of the best tips I can give you. And the only way that you can do that for you is knowing what brands you like, which comes to my next point. Know what brands work well for you. Know where to shop. Know where to get those brands. Know how to find silhouettes that work for your shape and your style, so that whenever you go to this company or website, whatever, you know that they're always going to have your best interest at heart, because they get you, they get your style. All right, so the next tip that I'm going to give you guys is about online shopping. And if you're like me and you live in a place that has a little bit of shopping, you go online and shop quite frequently. You definitely shop online, and I feel like in light of pandemic, everybody now is finding themselves online shopping more so than what they would normally be. So this is perfect opportunity for us to just sit down together and just talk about how to shop online. I can't say it enough. Read the product descriptions, utilize the size chart, and also if there are any video images or 360 views of a product, take a look at them, because I can't tell you how many times I purchased items and I thought that it would be what the picture was. But if I would have read the description, I would have known that I was getting a 2-inch heel instead of a 4-inch heel. It happened to me twice. I'm still wearing the shoes, but it happened. And I could have avoided that if I would have actually just read the product description. So make sure you read the product descriptions, know what the fabrics are, know if the product is moving on someone. And if you're really interested and you don't want to go through the hassle of returning something, come to YouTube, see if there's somebody out here that may have already had the item and they talked about it on their channel. Do a little bit of research and see exactly what these items look like on a body, because sometimes that's the best way you can tell. And the model may not be your size, because 9 times out of 10 the model is not everybody's size, because that's just how it, you know, it's getting better. But I will say 9 times out of 10 there will be one model, and that model will be small, and everybody is not a small. So you just have to know how materials move, and if they're stretch, you know, you can kind of see what you need to do, know where you like stretch material. If you don't like stretch material, if you know, love a fuller fit, you want to make sure that the model, like if the model is a size small and the item is already falling off of her, you know that it's oversized and it's has a little room to grow. So if you like the way it looks on the model for how you would want it to look on you, then go with the size that is your normal size. If you are looking at the model and the model is fitting the item perfectly, then you want it to be a little bit more oversized, then you would go with a size up. That's just it. I mean, but only you knowing and looking at the model, and sometimes going into that product description to see what size the model is or what size she's wearing, he's wearing, that's the only way for you to determine that, because you won't know if you don't read the product description. So that's a big tip. Make sure you are reading the product descriptions, reading the what it's made of, everything. It'll all be there, and you can make a really good judgment on what you need to do when you're making a purchase by just looking at that product description. It'll help you out 10 times. My next tip is going to be researching and finding new brands to wear and incorporate into your wardrobe. I feel that right now, especially with everyone so into wanting something that is luxury, people are gravitating towards the same brands, and there are so many brands out there that people can look to or find inspiration from, but it takes time to kind of know those brands. Those are the brands that are probably readily available for you to shop. Like, everybody wants the thing that's sold out, but what about the things that are cool that are not? We can have those in our wardrobe. So by getting something that is not always the hottest right now, it could be from that brand, but it might be a different style, or I don't know. It's just kind of like the mock and mock shoes that I got. I have 2 pair of those mock and mock heels, and I remember when they first came out, I thought they were beautiful shoes, and they're just stunning to see and to look at. And I was just like, oh my God, I really want to get a pair of these shoes, but I don't want one that everybody has. And I kept seeing them with the satin toe box with the crystal bow, and everybody had them. And then one day I was looking online, just searching for shoes, because that's what I do, I shop a lot. But I was looking for shoes, and then I came across the pair that I talked about in one of my previous hauls, where it's the clear toe box with just like the black strap and that really nice like heel. And I said, oh my God, I haven't seen these. I love these. I want to get this because I know no one else will have it. Even though it's a popular brand, I wanted something that somebody else didn't have. Like, it doesn't always have to be the hot item. It could be the hot brand, but it doesn't have to be the hot item. I think sometimes we dedicate so much to those brands and putting faith in getting the sold out item. And I know it's the thrill of the chase. Like, you want to score the item, but once you score it, how you feel?
Nice dress. Yeah. You look pretty good too. You do. That's a one of a kind, huh? Yeah. Looks kind of familiar. That's what they told me.
Just keep that in mind. Trying a new brand, try different brands, and 9 times out of 10, if you find a brand that's really, really cool, maybe you'll be the one to have everybody inspired to wear it. But you won't know about these brands unless you give them a try and let some of these other ones rest. Let them rest just a little bit. Just let them rest. Another thing that I want to talk about is, and it kind of goes off of the previous topic about finding different brands to wear. And I would say that contemporary brands don't get a lot of love these days. And I don't know why. Because they're at an amazing price point. Whether your price point is $1,000, there's something that looks similar to that $1,000 item in the $500 price point. There's something that looks like the $500 item in the $100 price point. And there's also something that looks like it in the 50 and below range. I mean, you can find what you need, but the thing is, if you know brands that have the vibe that you're looking for, you can get it within your price point. Like, I am a contemporary to luxury price point. Like, I know brands that have a similar vibe that are their own ideas. Okay, they're their own ideas. They didn't take it from, they may have been inspired by a crystal on something, but 9 times out of 10 these brands show at the same time as the bigger fashion houses, designer fashion houses. So these items, they're not dupes, they're not knockoffs, they're not fakes, whatever. They're just brands that are doing them in their lane and their price point, and I can appreciate that. And it doesn't have to be super expensive to purchase. The next thing is creating relationships with sales associates. In my time working in retail, I can tell you enough how many people benefit from having a salesperson. You get everything before everybody even knows about it. That's it. Especially if you love shopping, you're shooting yourself in the foot by not doing that, by not creating a relationship with a salesperson. And salespeople, most of them really enjoy their jobs, and they get commission from when you come in and see them. So why not create a relationship with someone that you want to support and help their business grow? Like, reach out to that person, because I got people that look out for me, and I'm very grateful, because when something is sold out, or if they know I'm looking for something, if it comes back in stock, they're gonna call me. They're gonna call me and be like, "Girl, you want it or not?" And I'm gonna be like, "I want it," or just bring me up, like. Or it doesn't even have to be expensive. If it's somebody at Zara and you know that they got the re-up on something, that's great, because things sell out at Zara too. And y'all already told me how y'all want the hottest thing. Y'all better get you a sales associate to help you with your shopping. And if you don't have a sales associate, I'm gonna get to my next point, which is having apps on your phone like ShopStyle and shopping websites like ModSense. Game changer. Looking for something particular, type it in ShopStyle and it will definitely give you options. I'm like Google, but better, okay? But for styling and fashion. Anything related to that, you can go on the ShopStyle app and you will be able to like search green shoes. Pull up all the green shoes within a certain price point. It might have like a sprinkle of little like Misguided on there. Like sometimes I've seen Misguided on there, sometimes I've seen Woohoo. They definitely do have ASOS, but there's a range of price points, but mostly it's gonna be like a contemporary to luxury price point. But still, like if you're looking for something that may be sold out or whatever, you can definitely go on ShopStyle or go to ModSense and they will be able to find the nearest retailer online that can cater to your need and give you a link. And then on ShopStyle, if you have Rakuten, you can get money back for purchasing on there. So it's a no-brainer. You should definitely download the ShopStyle app right now. Just pull your phone out. The next thing is knowing what's valuable to you. And when I say that, knowing if the cost per wear is more important to you than the splurge, you know how you need to move. And especially if it's a trendy piece, I just cannot explain the importance of knowing that and knowing what is valuable to you. If your job is valuable to you and you have to wear a suit every day, cost per wear is not your friend. Because if you feel that you want to get value and you got the cost per wear, and you go somewhere like Zara, the wear and tear is definitely going to trump the cost per wear. So keep that in mind as well. Be elevated by taking pride in how long you wear some of the items that definitely don't need to be included in the cost per wear sentence. The last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is basically just purging your closet and figuring out what you need to replace your purge with. I am wholeheartedly an offender of the hoarder, the clothes hoarder. I am the clothes hoarder, but I do find time to make sure that I purge every once in a while from my closet, and when I do, it never seems that I have a moment where my closet can breathe, because once I'm purging, I'm adding. But I always tend to add better pieces or pieces that fit my style currently that I enjoy, so it's definitely worth purging your closet and taking a moment to replace those items with things that are better quality, better intention, and also with better, what am I trying to say? Like, replace those items with the things that you know you are going to wear, you know you want to wear, you know they make you feel good, you know they make you look good. They're not going to sit there as much because you've taken out the things that definitely are not your vibe, and now everything in your closet is your vibe and you want to wear every single thing in there, whether it's $59.90 or $5,900. So let's make sure that we are cleansing our wardrobes, purging, so when we shop, we can make better decisions and have room for those better decisions in our closet. I hope that this video has been helpful. Just some kind of minimal tips to get you going. Making sure that you're getting the most out of your shopping experience will help you in the long run with your wardrobe. It definitely starts there. You gotta know where to shop, when to shop, how to shop. You gotta know how to do all of those things before you can be elevated. All right, so make sure you take some of those tips and let me know how they work out for you. If you have questions, leave them down below. Definitely here to help. Subscribe to my channel if this is your first time, and let me know if you like videos like this. I'll continue to do more. This is my first one, so if it was a little shaky, I apologize. But hopefully it all will make sense, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And thank you for coming and stopping by and meeting me here in the mirror, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.